All right, so this is my assessment for gestational age for a newborn. The first thing you're going to look at is the skin of the baby. So for a preterm baby, you will see that their skin is very friable. You can see all their veins. It's almost translucent. And then for more of a term baby, you can't really see any of their veins. It's not translucent anymore. And then for a post-term baby, their skin can often be very cracked. It can be very wrinkly. It can feel like leather. So that's what you're kind of assessing for. So I would look at this baby and I would say, I can't see any of the veins. I would say you are a term baby. For lanugo, that's the skin that appears on the baby's skin. For a preterm baby, they're not going to have any all over their body because they're so tiny. For a term baby, you can kind of see bald spots on the baby where it's starting to go away. And then for a post-term baby, they shouldn't have any. Next, you're going to look at the breast buds on a baby. Breast buds should be anywhere from 1 to 4 millimeters for a term baby. For a preterm baby, they're not going to have any. You're not going to feel any bumps on their chest and their chest buds. And then for a a post-term baby, their breast buds can be pretty extended, anywhere from 5 to 10 millimeters. And you can kind of feel, they just feel very swollen. So that is that. And then for the next thing I'm going to look at is the eyes and ears. So for the ears, what you're looking for is you're looking for a nice curve in the baby's ear. You're also looking for it to bounce back. So if this was a real baby, I would take their ear and fold it over like this and kind of rub my fingers and then see how it bounces back. For a preterm baby, it's not going to bounce back. It'll kind of stay in that position. And then they don't have any curve. I think it's called pinnae in their ear. There's no curve in their ear. And then I can't remember if I already said this, but their eyelids can also be fused for a preterm baby. So that's something that you want to be looking at, is examining their eyes. For genitals, for a female, for a preterm baby, their clitoris is much more enlarged and their labia majora is not as enlarged. And then for a term baby, those are the opposite. So the labia majora is larger and then the clitoris is more small. And then for a male, what you're looking at is you're going to look at their testicles to see if they've started to descend. If they're preterm, they're not going to descend, and then their scrotum is actually going to be very smooth. So there's no rugae, like the ridges on their scrotum won't be present. If it's more term, you can kind of start to feel as their testicles will descend, and they have some slight rugae, not the whole thing, and not super deep, but they are present. And then for a post-term, they're going to have really deep rugae, and then their testicles are usually all the way descended. So for all of those, the baby would get a point, and that can indicate gestational age.